Remember, I just said I don't know that.
That's the hard one.
Yeah.
Lennox Forrester, head men's basketball coach, SIUE.
Okay, here we go, guys.
Tell us your general thoughts about the upcoming season.
Well, I think I'm very excited about it. Our players are. They've been working really, really hard, and they probably feel right now that they've been practicing for forever and ready to get rolling. But it's an exciting time. I think our program going through the transition and now being in the OVC for the last few years, that our guys are very excited about it, and so am I. I know it's going to be a very challenging year too, with good coaches and good players in the OVC.
What do you like most about your team this year?
Well, I like their competitiveness. I like the leadership we have, and I also like the balance and depth of our team. And so far with 17 practices already wrapped up, we've had 0 bad days of practice, so I'm really liking that, and hopefully that continue, and the focus keep getting better as we hopefully become a better basketball team.
What's your biggest challenge?
Our biggest challenge for me as a head coach is to treat each game as a championship game, and get your guys to buy into what you're teaching and coaching on a daily basis, and keep the focus as far as winning championships.
What do you think about the OVC overall this year?
Oh, you know what? I think it's a very good conference now. We've lost some really good players. Probably about four or six of them are playing in the NBA, but I think they're still really, really good players, and obviously they're really, really good coaches in the OVC, and so I think it's going to be a challenging year like it was last year.
What will it take for your team to cut down the nets in Nashville in March?
Well, I think it's going to take focus and concentration, and just take each game one by one, and focus on winning. Obviously, we have to play together as a team for 40 minutes or 45 minutes or whatever the case may be. But I think we got to be a team that's very, very competitive every single night, be physical every night, and do all the fundamentally things right.
How has the recent success the OVC has had in the NCAA tournament both pushed your program and made the conference better?
Well, you know what? I think it has made everyone in the OVC much better. Because our conference is recognizable. People know about our conference, and like I said before, with players going into the NBA and playing, and the success that they've had in the NBA, I think all that have helped. Winning games in the NCAA tournament obviously have helped, because not only are you mentioning the team, but you're also mentioning the conference from where they're at. So from that standpoint, our conference continue to be recognizable, to where when you're recruiting, prospects are familiar with your conference.
The OVC has 4 current players in the NBA. What can that exposure mean to all the schools in the league?
Well, it make our conference again very recognizable. To where recruits are familiar. It's going to be nationally, and not just locally with all the local schools, but from a national standpoint, people know about our conference and continue to know about SIUE.
Tell us about your non-conference schedule.
Challenging. It's a very challenging schedule, and I think if you look across the board with everyone else, you tend to schedule that way, knowing that your conference is pretty tough, and you want to get your feet wet. You want to get to where continue to be challenged during a non-conference schedule. So when you get to conference play, you're at the best you can be. So you can win games to work for winning championships. So our non-conference schedule is very, very challenging from top to bottom.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And then that's a wrap.
Good luck, Coach.
Thank you. I
All right,
appreciate it.
thank you.